Hey, Nexus family, welcome back to the channel where we transform health knowledge into life-changing habits. Did you know that over 40% of Americans are deficient in at least one essential vitamin? And the scariest part? Most people have no idea it's happening until serious damage is already done. If you've been feeling exhausted, foggy-headed, or just off lately, you might be experiencing one of these silent nutrient deficiencies that affect millions. Today, I'm breaking down the 6 most devastating vitamin deficiencies that could be silently damaging your body right now, and exactly how to protect yourself with simple, science-backed solutions. Stay with me until the end, because the last deficiency on our list affects over 1 billion people worldwide and might be behind your most frustrating health issues. Let's dive into these 6 devastating vitamin deficiencies that could be secretly sabotaging your health. Vitamin D deficiency. About 42% of Americans are deficient in vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Why is this so dangerous? Vitamin D isn't just for strong bones. It's crucial for brain function, immune system regulation, and even mood stability. Recent research from the National Institutes of Health shows that vitamin D deficiency is linked to increased risk of heart disease, autoimmune disorders, depression, and cognitive decline. The most concerning part? You might not notice symptoms until the deficiency becomes severe. Subtle signs include constant fatigue, muscle weakness, bone pain, and getting sick frequently. By then, long-term damage may already be occurring in your body. Vitamin B12 deficiency. Next is B12, a vitamin that's absolutely essential for brain and nerve health. According to the Journal of Neurology, severe B12 deficiency can cause permanent nerve damage and cognitive impairment if left untreated. This deficiency is especially common among vegetarians, vegans, adults over 50, and those with digestive conditions. What makes B12 deficiency particularly dangerous is how it can masquerade as dementia or mental illness in more advanced stages. Early symptoms include tingling in hands and feet, memory problems, extreme fatigue, and even personality changes that can be mistakenly attributed to aging or stress. Magnesium deficiency. Though technically a mineral, magnesium deficiency is widespread and devastating. Research shows that up to 75% of Americans don't get enough magnesium, which is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. It regulates muscle and nerve function, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels. Chronic magnesium deficiency has been linked to heart arrhythmias, increased risk of stroke, insulin resistance, and anxiety disorders. The symptoms, muscle cramps, headaches, irritability, and sleep problems, are often dismissed as normal stress responses, allowing the deficiency to progress unchecked. Vitamin K2 deficiency. This is one of the most under-recognized deficiencies in modern society. Vitamin K2 directs calcium to your bones and teeth while preventing it from accumulating in arteries and soft tissues. Without sufficient K2, you're at higher risk for osteoporosis and cardiovascular disease, a dangerous combination. A groundbreaking Rotterdam study found that people with the highest K2 intake had a 57% lower risk of dying from heart disease. Yet most Americans consume far too little K2, largely because our diet lacks traditional fermented foods and pasture-raised animal products. Omega-3. Fatty acid deficiency. While not technically a vitamin, omega-3 deficiency is so widespread and damaging it deserves a place on this list. These essential fatty acids are critical for brain development, cognitive function, and reducing inflammation throughout the body. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reveals that omega-3 deficiency is associated with increased risk of heart disease, arthritis, ADHD, depression, and even accelerated brain aging. Perhaps most alarming, studies show that low omega-3 levels are linked to a smaller brain volume and poorer cognitive performance. Vitamin B9, folate deficiency. Finally, we have folate, or vitamin B9, which is absolutely critical for DNA synthesis and repair. Folate deficiency doesn't just cause anemia, it's linked to increased risk of birth defects, cardiovascular disease, and certain cancers. The CDC reports that folate deficiency affects over 1 billion people globally. What makes this deficiency particularly devastating is that many people have genetic variations, like MTHFR mutations, that affect their ability to properly utilize folate, making them susceptible to deficiency even with seemingly adequate intake. Now that you understand the serious impact these deficiencies can have, let's talk about practical solutions you can implement today. Step 1. Optimize your diet. For each deficiency, focus on these powerhouse foods: vitamin D, fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, egg yolks, mushrooms exposed to UV light, vitamin B12, shellfish, liver, fortified plant milks, nutritional yeast, magnesium, dark leafy greens, nuts, especially almonds, seeds, whole grains, vitamin K2, natto, hard cheeses, pasture-raised egg yolks, grass-fed butter. Omega-3s, wild-caught fatty fish, flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, folate. Dark leafy greens, legumes, avocados, citrus fruits. Step 2. Consider strategic supplementation. While food should be your primary source of nutrients, certain situations warrant supplements. Vitamin D. Consider testing your levels and supplementing with D3, with K2, if below optimal range. Vitamin B12. If you're over 50, vegan, or have digestive issues, sublingual B12 may be necessary. Magnesium. Look for magnesium glycinate or malate for better absorption. Vitamin K2, MK7 form has better bioavailability for most people. Omega-3s, high-quality fish oil or algae-based supplements for vegetarians, vegans. Folate. Look for methylfolate instead of folic acid, especially if you have MTHFR mutations. Step 3. Address lifestyle factors. These simple habits can dramatically improve your nutrient status. Get 15 to 20 minutes of direct sunlight several times weekly for vitamin D. Reduce alcohol consumption, which depletes B vitamins and magnesium. Minimize processed foods and sugar, which increase nutrient needs. Address digestive issues, as they can prevent proper absorption. Reduce stress through meditation, yoga, or breathing exercises. The good news is that nutrient deficiencies are some of the most fixable health problems once you're aware of them. By incorporating the foods and habits we've discussed, you can begin repairing the damage and preventing future problems. Remember, these aren't just minor health concerns. They are fundamental to your body's ability to function properly. Your brain, heart, immune system, and overall vitality depend on having adequate levels of these essential nutrients. The changes we've discussed don't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. Start with one deficiency that resonates with your symptoms and implement small, consistent changes. Perhaps begin with a daily handful of nuts for magnesium, or swapping in fatty fish twice weekly for omega-3s and vitamin D. Many of my viewers report feeling more energetic, clearer-headed, and healthier within just a few weeks of addressing these deficiencies. Imagine what your life could be like with optimal nutrient levels. Better sleep, improved mood, sharper thinking, and stronger immunity. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you science-backed information to help you live a healthier, more energetic, and balanced life. We provide practical solutions to improve your diet, body, and mind, all in an easy and accessible way. Ready to take the next step toward a healthier life? Check out the recommended products that can support your journey. Find the links in the pinned comment. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay updated with the best tips on longevity, nutrition, and wellness. Let's transform our health together. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these vitamin deficiencies surprised you the most? Drop a comment below sharing which nutrients you'll focus on first. If this information was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Well Nexus for more science-backed health content every week. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on optimizing your health and well-being. Until next time, remember, small nutrient changes today can mean massive health benefits tomorrow.